Good people like you can sometimes be challenged with some bad times. This could mean job loss, a divorce, or you may even have a sick child. Sometimes things can get so bad, but you get to a point where you might lose your home to foreclosure.
Unfortunately.
It's not good.
Yeah, that could happen. Well, there are options, and joining us today to talk about one of those options to foreclosure is Our Lady of the Law, Allison Emery. Almost like a superhero, Lady of the Law.
That's right, that's right.
Thanks for being here
Thanks
today.
for having me.
Well, one of those options we're talking about is short sale.
Exactly.
Define short sale for us, for those of us who
I
don't
often
know.
have people come in my office who are beginning to get in trouble with their mortgage or they're way underwater, and they just kind of want to know what their options are. And many times people throw out, hey, let me do a short sale, I'll do a short sale, without understanding exactly what's involved
exactly
with
does
that.
that mean?
Right. They hear that it's one of the solutions for people that are in trouble with their mortgage or who need to get out from under a house, but they don't always understand exactly what's involved and how to best get their interests and their needs protected. So essentially what a short sale is. A short sale is when your mortgage company agrees to let you sell your house for less than what you owe on it. For example, if you owe $150,000, but the market value on your house is $100,000, in a short sale, a bank will allow you to sell it for $100,000. The issue then becomes what happens to the other $50,000, and that's why you need some protection. You know, you need a team in your corner who can protect you from facing a deficiency later.
And you're saying don't go in there and do that yourself, because if you do the contracts and you do the whole thing, you could be liable to pay that extra $50,000. So at the very start, if we decide that we want to do a short sale or we want to see what our options are, we should come and see you.
Exactly. You should engage a team, a realtor and an attorney who understand the ramifications and can walk you through the entire process. I've had people come in my office with a bill in their hand that says, you know, mortgage company X, you owe us $75,000, and they say, but I did a short sale. And I say, well, did it include the right language that waived that balance for you? Because otherwise there's no value in doing a short sale. Sure, you get rid of the house, but if you owe them $65,000, $80,000, or $100,000, how have you helped yourself? So
now you're out of a house,
and you owe the bank
money.
a whole bunch of money. So the important thing is that you have what's called a deficiency waiver in your short sale agreement with the bank. Otherwise, they can continue to pursue you for the difference. You don't have the house anymore, and all of a sudden you owe a bunch of money that you didn't even realize. You think a short sale will automatically resolve that difference. It doesn't do that automatically. The right language must be included in the documents, or you're still on the hook.
So I'm thinking, I'm in financial trouble already. The last thing I need to do is go out and hire an attorney to help me with my financial mess and getting rid of my house.
Absolutely.
But you have some advice on that.
Well, you know, people that can't pay their mortgage generally do find it difficult to pay an attorney. But in a short sale, generally I get paid at closing by the buyer. That's part of the price that is negotiated for the sale. And so many times the seller never has to come up with a dime. They have an attorney and a realtor working on their behalf, and it doesn't cost them anything out of pocket, and they have a solution, hopefully, at the end of the process that means that they walk away from the house without owing any money on it. So it can be a very good option for the right people in the right situation. The other thing to keep in mind is that the process takes a very long time, and so you need protection in the meantime.
During that period.
Exactly. For example, if you stop paying your mortgage, you decide to do a short sale, the process takes 6 or 9 months. You could also get sued for foreclosure during that time period. So you want to understand what the ramifications are of moving forward with a short sale and what the possible consequences are.
And even up front, again, going back to talking to you guys and finding out what your options are ahead of time. Some banks don't allow people to do to go into a short sale, or you have to approach it the proper way.
Well, the idea behind a short sale is that you're having financial difficulty and you really don't have the money to pay that deficiency. The bank will actually look at your financials. They require us to submit a very detailed financial disclosure, which includes a statement of your hardship. In other words, why have you been unable to pay your mortgage, and why are you unable to pay this deficiency that we're talking about? And so it's very important that the paperwork be appropriately completed, that we understand exactly how to spin the numbers so that we can paint the best picture to the bank of your hardship and make sure that you do get approved for a short sale.
Makes sense.
And what are the ramifications after a short sale? How do you know if a short sale is the right option for you, and what can you face afterwards?
Well, you know, there are a whole lot of options, including a bankruptcy. You know, if you have this mortgage deficiency and a mortgage that's going into foreclosure, a short sale is just sort of one tool in the toolbox, and it's not the right choice for everybody. So it's really important, that, again, that you engage a team, and the team would be an attorney and possibly a realtor who can together come up with the best solution for your problem. So I would say the sooner you act, the better. Be proactive about it. If you know you're in trouble, you got 1 more month of mortgage payments in the bank and no more after that, get somebody on board as early in the process as possible. Foreclosure law has just recently changed, and so things are moving much more quickly. So the sooner you act, the better. And we do a free consultation in our office, so we're happy to just talk to you about your situation and let you know what we think your best options are.
And that really is the most important thing. You're not obligated financially anymore. You can come in and get some good advice from you.
Just educate yourself about your options.
Okay, great.
Our Lady of the Law, Allison, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's always good.
Good to
Of
hear.
course.
Yeah.
You're always
Helping good
welcome.
people at bad
You
times.
can come all the time. So thanks to Our Lady of the Law, Allison Emery, for the advice, and thanks to Emery, Kast, and Walker for sponsoring today's segment.
Remember, the biggest mistake you can make when facing financial hardship is to do nothing. The legal team of Emery, Kast, and Walker understands what you're going through, and they're there to help good people in bad times. Visit their website at www.jackslawyer.com or call them at 904-404-3394 for a free consultation to find solutions to your problems.